here over Medina, portions of Summit, Portage County, Geauga County. You're having some light accumulations this evening because of that northwest flow moving on in across the lake here. Travel this afternoon is going to be a little bit treacherous, certainly south and east of the city here. You can see down towards Ravenna, also Charlestown. You can see a little bit over Middleville, also Newbury, even Munson picking up some light snow showers this evening as well. We're going to keep our accumulations fairly light this evening because we're still expecting a little bit more of a dry air to filter on in for the evening and into the overnight. Still, though, cloudy and also cold. We'll talk a bit more about that weekend forecast coming up in just a little bit. Lydia?
Okay, thank you, Jason. Now to the holiday shopping season in full swing. Black Friday shoppers have been out and about today looking for those really good deals. Data from Retail Me Not shows 62% of the shoppers plan to shop on Black Friday and 65% plan to shop on Cyber Monday. Our Isabel Lawrence is live at Beechwood Place where, wow, it looks really busy there, Isabel. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Lydia. As you can see, a lot of shoppers out and about getting those nice deals today on Black Friday. So the majority of shops here at Beechwood Place opened at 9 this morning. We popped in here around 11 to check it out. It was busy then too, and we actually chatted with the general manager. She told us at that time, around 11 this morning, the amount of shoppers and the foot traffic they were seeing was actually outpacing what they were seeing Black Friday of 2019. So obviously a very busy day here, and shoppers we spoke with said Black Friday is a family tradition for them. Some didn't come out last year due to the pandemic and said they were really looking forward to having some of that normalcy and the holiday spirit this year. Others said they wanted to make sure they were capitalizing on the early deals.
I think the trend is that people are shopping sooner than they ever have before. And you're starting to see a few weeks out, it's just earlier and earlier, and this year is no different than that. And then today, people are, you're hearing about the supply chain demand, and people are worried that there's not going to be those items that they want. So they're out and they're getting it now.
And that early shopping is part of a larger trend. Retail Me Not also reported 83% of shoppers said they will start shopping before Thanksgiving. So that shopping well underway here. And just a reminder for you as well, tomorrow is Small Business Saturday, a great way to get out and support those local shops. And I know a lot of them are hoping for that boost in sales after the impact of the pandemic. Live in Beechwood, Isabel Lawrence, 3 News.
All right, that is some good advice. Yep, for Saturday. Thank you, Isabel. Meantime, with the supply chain issues, delivery companies are making their holiday shipping dates known. The United States Postal Service says that December 17th should be the latest most things are sent, including greeting cards. If you want to pay extra, of course you can. You can ship by December 23rd with Priority and Mail Express. Now, if you're using ground shipping through UPS, you should check the website to know your deadlines. But if you are using second-day air service, get those packages out by December 22nd, and December 23rd is next-day air service. And finally, for normal ground economy shipping through FedEx, those packages need to be out by December 9th. Wow, that's early. Ground and home delivery service deadline date is December 15th, and you can still get those last-minute gifts sent to you in time if you use their 2-day express or overnight services.
And of course, Black Friday is a huge shopping day, but for many, it also represents the beginning of the Christmas and holiday season. Northeast Ohio is wasting no time getting in the spirit.
The holiday season is officially in full swing with events and festivals going on all over Greater Cleveland.
Nobody does Christmas like Cleveland. Nobody does the holidays like Northeast Ohio.
Whether you like
the Christmas Story House, of course.
I triple dog dare you.
Or
coming down to see the tree every year downtown.
Or
oh man, I could go shopping every day and have that good food to eat.
Or even
I love going to tobogganing down in the metro parks for sure.
There's something for everyone from the west side to the south, east, and of course downtown.
Yeah, so all around Cleveland you can really get into the festive spirit.
Winter River Fest kicked off today at Merwin's Wharf, ice skating, private igloos, and shopping. With Winter Fest at Public Square hot on its heels all day tomorrow.
Ice skating rink, there'll be live music, There's fire pits with s'mores kits, and it all culminates after dark around 7:30 when they flip the switch and light the tree.
The lights are
It's
just
not
amazing.
Christmas till you go past Public
No,
Square.
not at all.
Wild winter lights have returned to the Cleveland Metro Park Zoo, giving families the ability to walk or, on certain days, drive through a wonderland of cheer. Then Sunday on the east side, to mark the beginning of Hanukkah, it's a menorah parade.
These are cars that are going to be decked out with menorahs on top of them. There's going to be music, there's going to be dancing, some Hanukkah treats.
The Christmas Story House is still rocking, as is Cuyahoga Valley Scenic Railroad's North Pole Adventure. And down south, Stan Hewitt has brought back Deck the Hall, with over 1 million lights on display.
Inside, they have a Christmas themed display this year. So they are celebrating all of your favorite Christmas movies inside Stan Hewitt Hall.
So whether you're from Akron or Cleveland, east side or west, old or young, Northeast Ohio is ready to bring the cheer this weekend.
This is just always a special place at Christmas time.
Yeah, best location in the nation.
If you're a Christmas fan, this is the place to be in the winter.
And just a reminder, if you plan to take in holiday events or activities over the weekend or throughout the season, you'll want to check on safety precautions. They're not only vary by venue, but also events at venues as well. So a good rule of thumb to kind of figure out mask policy, distance, and all that stuff before you head out there. But are you in the Christmas spirit, or are you one of those people that waited?
I am. No, I'm always in the Christmas spirit because I'm usually an up person anyhow, but I'm watching your piece and realize I've never been in the Christmas Story House.
Which is a sin in Cleveland.
I know, isn't it? Have you been? Okay, have you been there?
Of course I've been there.
Okay.
I shot my eye out at that house.
Did you go in? I guess there's like a place that you can hide.
Yeah, underneath the faucet in the kitchen, like Randy does when he's scared that Dad's going to kill Ralphie.
I've never seen the movie.
Fit. I'm a little bit too big, but my wife fit under there. I got a picture of her.
Great. All right. Well, I'm going to have to do it.
There you go. Put it on your calendar.
All right. Let's turn on to some more serious news. Turning to COVID-19 now, a new variant causing a lot of concerns. Right now, the risk of Omicron variant that originated in South Africa, well, they're not clear about it. However, action is still being taken as some experts overseas say this could be more transmissible than the Delta variants. Several nations stopped air travel from southern Africa, including the U.S., which begins on Monday for all non-U.S. citizens. Today was also the worst day of the entire year for the stock market, creating investor uncertainty. It's also important to note that less than 6% of people in Africa are fully vaccinated against COVID-19.
And although case numbers were not reported yesterday due to Thanksgiving holiday, Ohio is still seeing an increase in daily infections of COVID-19. Within the last 24 hours, 9,143 new cases have been reported across the state. But there is some better news when it comes to COVID tonight. The FDA says an experimental pill from the company Merck, which is used to prevent the coronavirus, is effective. The pill has already been authorized for emergency use in the UK, but here at home, the FDA still needs input from outside experts on potential problems and risk.
Now on to your feed at 5. The city of Akron has seen 20 confirmed house fires this month alone, something that has officials alarmed and talking about fire prevention during the holiday season. Mark Namick joins us now with this report. And Mark, it's really heartbreaking that so many of those are happening there, especially during this time of year.
Yeah, and we're seeing it everywhere, but Akron has been hit in the last several months with many fatalities. The Akron Fire Department treats every call about a house fire as a matter of life and death. Deadly fires in recent months, including 2 in the last 2 weeks, has officials calling on residents to pay attention to fire prevention this holiday season. Its biggest advice is basic, but yet bears repeating. Blow out the candles when you leave the room and get smoke detectors.
In November, we have confirmed 20 house fires, which is a big number. We've had a couple fatalities this month alone. We've had a number of fatalities throughout this year. It weighs on the community, especially because we've had a number of children due to the fire fatalities, in addition to their adult family members.
The Akron Fire Department offers residents free smoke detectors and installation. You just need to call the department's smoke alarm hotline, and here's the number, 330-375-2211. Now, we've also asked Akron and the City of Cleveland fire departments to gather the number of 2021 confirmed house fires and the fatalities to give us a comparison to last year, and we'll bring you that story later.
You know, Mark, I know one thing that causes a lot of fires, those smoke detectors. I'm sorry, not this, the little space heaters, that's what I mean to say.
Yeah, leaving those unattended is always a bad idea. You know, like the candles, you really have to have someone in the room. Pets, things can knock them over, and I know it sounds so basic, but it is the kind of thing that needs to be reminded. You know, we need to talk about it, because I can't even remember when I changed my batteries last.
No, I agree. You put that space heater near your blanket and bam, there goes everything. But good advice, sir. All right, thank you, Mark.
We'll follow up.
All right.
All right, time to talk some sports. Today was the last day the Browns hit the practice field before they head to Baltimore to play the Ravens. Nick Camino joins us now. Nick, they're going into Baltimore, and for the first time in a while, they seem at least semi-full strength.
No, absolutely. It's funny. Well, we've talked about all the injuries that they've had to deal with, specifically Baker Mayfield. He's had the shoulder injury, the knee injuries, the foot. But this is about as healthy as the Browns have been in quite some time as they head into a big-time matchup against the Ravens. They're getting guys back. We talked about Kareem Hunt this week returning. Also, Jack Conklin will be back on that offensive line. I mean, when you're going into a matchup like this one, prime time, Sunday night football, divisional game against the first place Baltimore Ravens on the road, it's going to be a tough environment. You want to be healthy. You want to be firing on all cylinders as a team. And after practice today in Berea, Myles Garrett echoed these sentiments and says his guys, they got to be ready to show up on a big, big stage.
Winners find a way to win, regardless. You know, they have experience or not. You can come in fresh-faced and, you know, rookie and find a way to win. If it's your nature and your discipline, you know, that's just part of who you are. It's part of your DNA. And I think we have a lot of those guys on the team.
Don't forget, this is the only place you can catch the game here on Channel 3. Kickoff is set for 8:20. Football Night in America. The pregame show gets going at 7 o'clock.
Big game, and we'll be here to break it down afterwards on Sunday night.
That's right. Can't wait.
Thank you so much. As he just mentioned, it is the big game in town. Sunday Night Football right here on Channel 3. The Browns take on the Ravens here on NBC. Coverage starts at Football Night in America at 7, kickoff at 8:20. Well, next on What's New, Christmas tree shortage. It's happening in some parts of the country, but is it happening here? We check in to see what's happening at one of our local tree farms.
Plus, all good things must come to an end. We'll show you a sneak peek of a popular TV show that pulls at the heartstrings as it prepares for its final season. Oh, say it isn't so. We'll be right back.
Men, are you struggling with erectile dysfunction? Well, you may not have to take pills any longer. There's now a breakthrough technology that can eliminate ED. I'm joined now by Andrew to tell us all about it.
Nisha, we use the most advanced form of acoustic wave therapy, which is shown to open up blood vessels and improve circulation. We've helped so many couples restore normal intimacy without the pills.
Andrew, what kinds of clinical studies have been performed on your technology?
There are over 45 clinical studies. Even Cambridge University showed our treatments to be effective. One study called it the new standard of care for erectile dysfunction.
If you or your man are struggling with erectile dysfunction and want to turn back the clock in the bedroom, take advantage of this special offer and get your love life back.
Put a stop to your erectile dysfunction. Call Pine Ridge Medical Clinic. You'll get the initial assessment and blood flow ultrasound free, and a special gift proven to produce powerful results in the bedroom. A $650 value free to those that call right now. 216-710-1111.
Need a new roof? $1 down. New siding? $1 down. New windows? $1 down. Get a new look. Your choice, roof, siding, or windows for $1 down. That's the power of 7 years interest-free. Don't delay. Call Weather Seal today. Get the roof, siding, windows you've always wanted for $1 down. 877-351-SEAL. Call Weather Seal today. 877-351-SEAL.
Looking for a place to watch the game? Head to the Hooli. Find out why we've been voted #1 sports bar in Northeast Ohio for 9 years running. Whether it's the state-of-the-art TV and sound system, ice-cold beer, or world-famous Hooli hunks, we've got all your game day needs covered at the Hooli.
Wherever your journey takes you this winter, get away with our best deals of the season. Right now, get huge savings on the entire lineup of award-winning Hyundai vehicles at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. With new cars arriving just in time for the holidays, it's the perfect time to get a Hyundai. Now choose 0% APR financing or sign and drive on our most popular models. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
Shop at National Design Mart in Medina for fall savings on flooring, countertops, and cabinets.
Well, welcome back to What's New as the Thanksgiving holiday now behind us. Many may be looking to deck the halls and the tree.
I have to start getting my trees up. You have yours?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Man,
November
Will,
1st.
come on. All right, but some may have a hard time finding that Christmas tree to cut down and even finding themselves paying more for an artificial tree. 3 News photojournalist Chris Blake went to a local tree farm to see how their supply season is going.
With the number of cars coming through Heritage Farms and Peninsula, they must have one of the best Black Friday sales going on.
No, actually, we don't put the trees on sale. As you can see from what you've seen around here, we've got more than enough demand for the day.
Demand equating to sales, enough to put a smile on the man with the nickname Uncle Grump. Who got that from?
Nephews. Of course, how else are you going to get a nickname like Uncle Grump? You got to get it from nephews.
Despite the talk of a national tree shortage around the nation, George, or Uncle Grump, says
it's looking pretty good. We have our fields in pretty good shape. We have a pretty good level of stock.
Ben, what do you think about this one? Great news for families like the Nichols, who enjoy picking out their favorite tree every year.
Yeah, you like it? We love the memories that it brings. We've been doing it since they were born, and we love to do it together and cut down the tree.
For their daughter, Molly,
You like it, Mom?
she has 2 requirements when searching for the best tree on the farm.
Probably the height and what it looks like.
But no matter how the tree looks, the most important thing is what it represents, creating memories.
It's nostalgia to actually cut it down yourself, but it's great to come out and do it together. And
Not only for families,
want to try it?
but for George and his family as well.
This is something we do. This is part of our lives. It's part of our Christmas celebration, and we love it.
In Peninsula, Chris Blake, 3 News.
So fully stocked tree farm at Heritage Farms in Peninsula. Not a bad day to cut them down. What about the weekend, Jason?
It's not going to be bad at all here, although some areas could be getting a little bit more wintry precipitation rather than others. But of course, you guys know this. This is this time of year across Northeast Ohio where it definitely feels a little bit more like the winter season, despite still being in autumn after all. Take a look at live radar right now. You can see where the area of low pressure is pulling away from the region, and everything south of us down to Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia. It is giving a persistent north wind, bringing in it some very cold air. Of course, we are powering on the lake for us this evening here across Northeast Ohio, bringing some snow showers, some light flurries across the Cleveland metro, but other areas across the snow belt are getting a little bit of light accumulations as well. Of course, we're bringing in some of the coldest air we've seen in quite some time, with 20s expected here. One of the things that we're looking at in the days ahead is definitely going to be some of a wintry mix, a raw day by Sunday with snow rather than rain across much of the area, and also a little bit of steady coldness lingering into the start of next week as well. We're talking about another renewed system coming into Northeast Ohio. Feels like temperatures across the region right now in the teens for some. Check this out. Elyria, you're feeling like 19. Cuyahoga County Airport, 19 is what it feels like as well. 18 down in the Akron-Canton area. Youngstown, no better, of about 18 degrees feels like. And our friends there in Mansfield, you guys are struggling as well, feeling like 17 degrees for you. I hate to say it, but we're going to do it tonight. We're really going to have to turn up the heat later on tonight. Your National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast keeps the winds coming off the lake later this evening here. We're going to stream some of these lake showers even into the heart of the day for tomorrow as well. We keep mostly cloudy skies around through midday for our Saturday. Temperatures bob and weave a little bit above the freezing mark, perhaps in the mid-30s range. And then we sort of tracking another system coming late Saturday heading into early Sunday. For some, it's just going to come in the form of rainfall on Sunday. 7 a.m. upper 30s expected here. Through the heart of our Sunday, again, colder air moving in aloft. Some of it could reach the surface as snowfall, other which is going to move in as a little bit of a snow rain mix. All in all, the key takeaway is it's going to be a nasty weekend and one that you really kind of want to stay home and maybe do some extra decorating. Check this out, your 7-day outlook here, your Union Home Mortgage 7-day, mid-30s by Saturday, upper 30s Sunday, no better on Monday, lingering light snow expected here. Tuesday, Wednesday, and even Thursday, we start to track in another system that will lift us a little bit, guys, into the upper 30s, 40s, and perhaps even 50 above normal by Thursday.
Ping pong ball coming back. Your serve, Jason. Thank you so much. Well, hey, what's next on What's New? A blast from the past. If you watched Blue's Clues, we may have found a paw print for you. Details ahead of Pop Break.
And the unlikely cuddles for the holidays. Oh my gosh, that's ahead and our worth the watch. I want this one.
Be intimidated by winter. Be inspired by it. Command the season in one of our reliable, cold-conquering models from the brand ranked #1 in dependability by J.D. Power. Get 1.9% APR for up to 60 months on the purchase of a new 2022 Seltos.
Wayside Furniture is giving you more this holiday season. Join us for our After Thanksgiving Giving event and get free delivery, special financing, and an extra 6.75% discount. While you're here, make a donation to your favorite charity, and Wayside will match it up to $100 until $200,000 is given. This Friday through Monday, Wayside's giving you more, so you can too. Wayside in Akron. Better furniture, price lower.
Guys, can you believe the season is finally here? I know. I am so pumped. I'm expecting great things from our team this year.
You bet, Josh. How's this for coverage? Get a free 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty on every new Chevy and top dollar for your trade-in.
Or get a free 2-year, 100,000-mile warranty on our certified pre-owned vehicles and guaranteed credit approval.
Now that's how you kick off the season.
Only at Serpentini in Westlake, Medina, Willoughby Hills, Talmadge, Orville, and Strongsville.
Wait, I'm not sure we're talking about the same team here.
3 News is your education station. Join Maureen and Danielle in the morning on Go and January on What's New at 5 as they bring you compelling, impactful coverage of what's happening in Northeast Ohio schools. Whether it's remote learning, changes to school policies, or the challenges students face every day, 3 News is committed to helping make sure our leaders of tomorrow get the best start today. And it all begins in the classroom. This is supporting our community. A Fifth Third Better.
Cleveland Metro Park Zoo is transforming into a winter wonderland this holiday season for the 3rd annual Wild Winter Lights, presented by NOPEC. Walk-through and drive-through experiences available. Buy online and save at futureforwildlife.org/lights.
Don't be intimidated by winter. Be inspired by it. Command the season in one of our reliable, cold-conquering models from the brand ranked #1 in dependability by J.D. Power. Lease a new 2022 K5 LXS for $189 a month.
The Fall Sports Forecast is sponsored by Hooley House.
It's time to take a pop break this Friday.
Kiera Cotton joins us with 3 top Thanksgiving Day moments from the entertainment world. Hey, Kiera.
Hey, guys. Happy Friday. So our first story has garnered mixed emotions. All good things must come to an end, including This Is Us. The trailer for the 6th and final season of the NBC hit drama was released yesterday, and fans are feeling bittersweet. The 2-minute-long video is set to Cyndi Lauper's Time After Time, and just like the show, it's packed with emotion. In the video, we see Rebecca, played by Mandy Moore, as she's struggling with her Alzheimer's diagnosis and reflecting on all of the big and little things she wants to remember from over the years. The flashbacks include some of the most tear-jerking scenes from the entire series. This Is Us, the final chapter, is set to premiere on January 4th. And if you tuned into the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade yesterday, you may have witnessed a generational reunion. All 3 hosts of Nickelodeon's Blue's Clues joined the fun under the show's balloon, which has been a part of the parade since 1999. Steve, Joe, and Josh did a joint performance of the song You Can't Spell Blue Without You, which thanks fans for their support over the show's 25-year history. Nickelodeon shared a video of the moment on social media with the caption, "Anyone else getting really emotional?" The answer is yes. Yes, we are. And last, but certainly not least, it wouldn't be Thanksgiving without a little holiday mishap, right? Well, Jimmy Kimmel delivered as things apparently got too hot to handle at his house this Thanksgiving. The Late Show host posted a picture to Instagram showing himself squinting at the camera covered in black ash. He captioned the photo, "Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Try not to burn your hair and your eyebrows off lighting the oven." While he didn't go into a lot of detail, here's to hoping he had a backup. So apparently this isn't the first time he's had trouble lighting the oven. His daughter called him out in the comments asking him, how did this happen again? And he responded, at this point, it's tradition. Lydia and Will, do you guys have any holiday mishap stories?
Yes, last year I was just pulling out this amazing cherry pie. It's the only dessert we had, and bam, all over the floor. And then I'm yelling at my husband, Greg, get the dog. She's running over as it's boiling on the, it was awful. It was just awful.
Nothing as bad as, you know, I don't have scars from it, so that's the good thing. We did a deep fried turkey yesterday. And we couldn't get the deep fryer up to the temperature we wanted. So the turkey was in there a little longer. We thought, we're all waiting, we're trying everything. I mean, it turned out okay, but you know, at least I didn't burn my arm.
Right, you still got your eyebrows, everything's intact.
These are painted on.
Okay.
I'm glad they look natural.
Yeah. Of course, that's a good one. Thanks, Kiara.
Sure thing.
Well, time for today's Worth the Watch, and if you own a dog and a cat, maybe you can relate to this.
Oh, let's just call it hard love. I'm gonna love this one. Take a look. I can't even. Well, as you see, the last of the three Goldens wanted to be in this cuddle party. At first, the cat isn't even having a nibbling at the dog's ear, right? But then all is well, and the four bundle up for a nice little cat nap. That is so adorable. The cat's actually complaining that the dog is pushing her.
I think that's basically showing us that the temperature outside has dropped.
Oh, it's
Even
so
cats
cute.
and dogs are getting along to try to stay warm.
I know, but when you hear the cat, I can't even do it.
Let
My
me
voice
in.
is so yes.
That's what she's
She
saying.
does not want to get pushed. Look, you see, because he made the room. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I love it.
Even cats and dogs. The
I
weather brings
know.
everyone together.
All right, and coming up in the next half hour of What's New, we're talking Thanksgiving leftovers. We'll tell you when it's time, and especially the safest time to throw out the turkey and all those sides, and why.
Plus, local Olympic gold medalist Katie Najad is feeling extra thankful right now. We'll share her big life update coming up in Clicking in Cleveland. Stay tuned.
Jerry, where are you? I'm turkey hunting. Lease a new Kia Soul or K5 from $199 a month with 0 down. Only at Vanderveer Kia.
Come join the Vanderveer Bunch. Buy smart and leave happy.
As we all come together this holiday season, let's not forget to give thanks to those other family members, the ones who give us comfort, are always up for a walk, playtime, snuggling. 3 News loves pets and helping find their forever homes, giving their humans useful information and showcasing all our animal friends. And coming soon, we kick into Ready Pet Go mode, furthering our commitment to help our best friends live their tail-waggingest, purringest, happiest lives.
So the biggest difference between us and everybody else is, I mean, we sell everything. We sell high-end bedroom sets, we sell living room sets, we sell mattresses, kitchen cabinets, and we also have a great line of hot tubs. The fact that we have all of these products under one roof also allows us to keep the prices down. This is a product that's in stock right now. You can come check it out at any of our locations or scan this QR code for more information.
I make every day a grand day with my GrandPad. My GrandPad is so unique, and it's ready to go from the get-go. Kinda like me. Life just never gets boring or lonely with my GrandPad. And if I have a question, Sally's right here to help, 24/7. At night, I love being outside, listening to some smooth jazz. The GrandPad makes every day a grand day.
USAA is made for the safe pilots. For Mac, who can come to a stop with barely a bobble. Lucia, who announces her intentions even if no one's there. And Sergeant Moore, who leaves room for her room. With USAA Safe Pilot, when you drive safe, you can save up to 30% on your auto insurance. Get a quote and start saving. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
Don't slip and slide. Get all-wheel drive from Vanderveer. Bottom line, winter is coming. Get 0% APR for 6 years on select new Chevys. Trade in your current lease and receive an additional $1,500 off. Come join the Vanderveer Bunch. Buy smart and leave happy.
And now, live from WKYC Studios, this is What's New.
And let's get right to 3 things you need to know. First, a new COVID-19 variant called Omicron has health experts concerned. It was first detected in South Africa, and cases are reportedly increasing in almost all of South Africa's provinces. Experts say the surge could mean it's more contagious. Testing is underway to determine if the vaccines are effective against it. As a precaution, President Biden is restricting travel for non-U.S. citizens from South Africa and 7 other countries in the region starting on Monday.
I spent about a half hour this morning with my COVID team led by Dr. Fauci, and so that was the decision we made.
About a dozen other countries have taken similar action, including the UK.
And this new variant also had a major impact on Wall Street today. The Dow dropped more than 900 points, its worst day of the year so far. The slide also happened to both the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. Travel and energy stocks were some of the biggest hit. And get ready for some Sunday night football. The Browns are in Baltimore to take on the Ravens this weekend. The big game right here on Channel 3 and NBC. Coverage starts with Football Night in America at 7, kickoff at 8:20. And with that, we welcome you back in for the second half hour of What's New. I'm Will Ewick.
And I'm Lydia Spar. We hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving. Did you watch a lot of football?
I did.
You OD'd on it, didn't you?
Well, no, because I have 2 young kids and was deep frying that turkey, so I was in and out, but I was picking up, pieces here and putting the story together. That's what was on the TV the whole day, though.
Oh, of course it was. I mean, of course, I know.
That's what Thanksgiving's all about, right? Turkey and football. Exactly. There's no room for anything else.
Well, I'm looking forward to the game on Sunday. I'm hopeful for the Browns. I'm very hopeful, but they're so injured, and I don't know.
We'll see. Fingers crossed, right?
All right, well, that's all we can do, right?
And time for our top talker now. Chances are you won't need to take a trip to the grocery store too soon with all those Thanksgiving leftovers.
But what's safe to eat, and when it comes to your refrigerated foods and those dates, our Verify team went to some experts to find out.
This TikTok video has been viewed more than 3.5 million times, and it's making some big claims about food safety.
They put a lid on hot food and then tried to stick it in their fridge. That's bad. That will create foodborne pathogens.
So let's verify. Is it unsafe to put hot leftovers in a container in the fridge? Our Verify researchers asked the USDA and 2 food safety organizations, the Safe Food Alliance and Stop Foodborne Illness. And everyone agreed. There's nothing wrong with putting hot food in your fridge. But they did give us some Food Safety 101, starting with something called the danger zone. The danger zone refers to food left at temperatures between 40 and 140 degrees. Not quite cold and not quite hot, the perfect conditions for bacteria to grow. They say it's best to divvy up large portions into smaller ones so the food can get cooler quicker. For instance, a big pot of soup should be in multiple shallow containers. Larger things like turkey should be cut into smaller portions. They also said there's nothing wrong with adding a lid. In fact, the USDA says lids can keep bacteria out, retain moisture, and prevent leftovers from picking up odors from other food in the fridge. So we can verify, no, simply putting a lid on your hot leftovers and then putting them in the fridge won't create dangerous pathogens. A bigger problem is food sitting at room temperature in that danger zone for more than 2 hours. Now, another question you might ask, how long should you keep leftovers in the fridge? Our experts said if you still have them in the refrigerator next Thursday, that's too long. Refrigerated foods can be kept for 3 to 4 days, whereas frozen foods can be kept for 3 to 4 months. With Verify, I'm Matt Gregory.
It's interesting because the guy makes that claim and we both went, huh? What?
I know, right?
And then it's like, oh, it's not very, well, of course, yeah, I never heard it. But it's interesting, all that information that's out on the internet like that, and people just take it. This is just a guy sitting on his couch, and people are going, "Oh, okay." Well,
and
I
was telling you, I don't throw anything away. I'm one of 10 kids. You eat everything that's in that refrifigerator, and then you.
Do you move it to the freezer, or what's your system here?
No, I move it to the front.
Do you have a lot of turkey? How did you divvy it up?
I didn't have a lot of turkey. So Jason had a lot, Marissa had a lot, so I sent it to them because they were over for Thanksgiving. But yeah, normally what I do is I do the smaller portions like they say, but
yeah.
I don't throw it away. I just try and eat it.
I always force it on the people that are leaving.
Oh, there you go.
Even if they won't put it together themselves, as they're walking out, hey, you forgot this bag, and in it is all the leftovers into containers.
See, that's a good idea.
That's
my
my way
husband
to
does
not throw
the
it
dog, and I hate when he does that. Hate that. You know, the dog picks up everything. Anyhow, we're going to move along because I'll get in trouble for this one. All right, another big talker today is travel. The TSA saying it screened 2.3 million people Wednesday at airports, and this Sunday is expected to be one of the busiest travel days of the year. More than 48 million Americans are expected to travel by car this week, and according to AAA, of course, that's a lot of people. A big speed bump is the price of gas, now at their highest in 7 years.
But see, my big question is, do people actually take that into account when they're picking if they're going to go or not? Have you ever gone, I was going to see my mom, but the price of gas is too high, I'm not going to go. You like to complain, everybody will complain about it, but I don't know if it actually restricts people from traveling. That's my hypothesis, but it's not verified.
No, and my sister has a big SUV, and you know, it cost her $70 to fill it up.
Oh, geez.
I know, and I see that's a little different, right? Yeah, when it's that much.
But I think you're still going to travel with it.
Yeah,
I think there's still going to be a lot of people out on the roads this weekend.
Yeah, I agree with you. All right, still ahead. Historical significance. Leon Bibb shares the story of one relocation program changed the face of cities across the country, including right here.
And if your holiday shopping includes Old Spice deodorants and sprays for someone in your life, well, we've got an important consumer alert you should probably learn about. And Jason's back with a peek at your holiday forecast.
Yeah, that holiday forecast, guys, is going to be treacherous no matter if you're traveling near or far, certainly here in the Midwest. We've got a couple systems to talk about. 30s expected overnight tonight, and even 20s for others come Saturday and Sunday. You really want to pay attention to that forecast. Outside right now, take a look at this. Not too shabby, but again, some flurries moving on through. We got that full forecast coming up next.
Save right now during the Black Friday sale from designer looks at Value City Furniture. Enjoy 20% off our entire store, or special financing and more. We are designer looks, only at Value City Furniture.
Stuck in bed? McDonald's has a meal for that. Get a sausage McMuffin and hash browns bundle for $2.50. Add a nice coffee for $1.50. Price and participation may vary.
It's time to find your next Chevy truck and forge ahead. Take on new challenges and take it to the next level. It's the perfect time to do more in your next Chevy. Find new possibilities, find new roads. Very well qualified buyers can get 2.49% financing and $1,000 cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, unlock your code to claim $500 Chevy Cyber Cash on most Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups.
Tune in to All Things Urban League on December 2nd at 7 p.m., hosted by our very own Leon Bibb. You might be surprised to see your friends or neighbors featured doing what they love, running a business or involved in one of the trades, such as carpentry, manufacturing, or construction. Did you know that the Urban League of Greater Cleveland has helped thousands of individuals in so many ways this year alone? We empower people and change lives. See how? Right here on Channel 3 on December 2nd at 7 p.m. Please join us.
This holiday season, visit Breezewood Gardens and Gifts in Chagrin Falls, where we have something for everyone in the family. Choose from apparel, many popular collectibles like Nora Fleming and Mark Roberts, everyday giftware, ornaments of every shape and size, handmade bows, even shoes from Hey Dude, and handmade candy canes from Hammond's, plus real and artificial trees, wreaths, garlands, floral arrangements, and so much more. Breezewood Gardens and Gifts. Go online or come visit us today.
We are the Spitzer Shuffling Crew, shuffling on down, protecting you. Get the benefits that prevent any struggle. Let's all do the Spitzer Shield Shuffle.
My name is Jack, and I protect your city's favorite quarterback.
My name's Joel. Guard's my goal. Spitzer Shield is the way I roll.
And it's all backed by our Spitzer Shield, featuring a lifetime powertrain warranty.
Unlimited time,
unlimited miles.
Online at Spitzer.com.
Come shop Value City Furniture now during the Black Friday mattress sale. Save big on Stearns & Foster and Tempur-Pedic mattress and adjustable base sets, up to $600 off. Or get 60 months, no interest financing. Only at Value City Furniture.
Grinch hated Christmas the whole Christmas season. Would be bad.
Well, it wouldn't be a true holiday season without the mean one, Mr. Grinch. The beloved Dr. Seuss special has been a classic for generations, narrated by famed actor Boris Karloff. The feature originally aired on December 18th, 1966. Tonight, you can watch the 1966 animated holiday film right here on Channel 3. Set your DVR, set your clock. That starts at 8.
Wow, I love that one. So there's a lot of snow over there, of course, for the Grinch, right? And Jason, so I knew it was going to be cold because you were saying it all day yesterday. So I put my dog her jacket on her. She wanted no part. She goes, girl, it ain't that cold.
You know, we're kind of like in a weird time of year because it's cold outside and then we pump up the heat and then we get too warm on the inside. So then we want to crack a window. So it's kind of like this back and forth that we're going through here in Northeast Ohio. But I can assure you this, we're still going to be in sort of this ebb and flow between like warmer conditions and cold conditions. And this is going to play out in the 7 days. So let me take a look and show you right here. You can see on a live Doppler radar right now where some of the snow showers are being picked up on radar over at Cleveland Hopkins. Much of the area north and east of the city of Cuyahoga County. You can see Summit, Portage County, Geauga Lake. Of course, where you normally expect the snow showers is where it's falling for this evening. Here in the Cleveland Metro, though, we have more of a flurry type of system that's happening here right now because we have that cold air coming off of that warmer lake, which is about 50 degrees right now. So the surface is cold, the air right above it, and of course in the mid-levels are quite cold as well. So here's where we're cruising on down to the 20s tonight. This is along the lakeside. Mid to upper 20s. Well inland, you're likely going to be down to the lower 20s overnight tonight. And what that feels like temperature is certainly going to feel like in the teens, which we already have across the area. Breezy winds coming off the lake right now, up to about 15 miles per hour for some. A little bit more than that you can see at the Cuyahoga County Airport. So, of course, I told you before, it already feels like the teams across the area. Lyria, you feel like 19 along with Cuyahoga County. Ashtabula, 24. Youngstown, 18. And for our friends down in Mansfield, you feel like the 17-degree mark as well. Temperatures for the past 24 hours are well below what they were this time yesterday. We still have that southwest flow with those rain showers moving on in. Now, keep in mind, going overnight tonight, we're still going to turn the lake off just a little bit, but flurries will still be in abundance across the area as well. Your hour-by-hour forecast by National Design Mart will take us into the mid-30s for tomorrow. We'll turn off the lake just a little bit, but notice what happens late Saturday heading into Sunday. We start to turn it on. We power it on a little bit more moisture in the atmosphere with that clipper system that's going to be moving through. By Sunday, some people could be talking about a mix to start and then likely just all snowfall by the early afternoon leading into the end of the day on Sunday. So it's not until perhaps Tuesday that we really start to turn things off and we really start to get a little bit more sunshine here. The Union Home Mortgage 7-day outlook will show that. 30s sticking around through the heart of the weekend, early next week. 20s to start on Monday, very cold, and then we'd likely go above the freezing mark heading into Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We have a warming wind comes in, light rain expected by Friday. That's because that warm front is going to bring in another system that elevates our temperature slightly above average, Will.
Lighting fires this weekend and then turning the AC on Thursday, Jason.
pretty much. For some, that's what it kind of feels like.
Thank you so much. Time to see now what's clicking in Cleveland. For that, we turn to Stephanie Haney. Stephanie, what's going on with Old Spice? Because I may or may not be wearing it right now.
I thought I smelled some Old Spice in here. So yeah, pay attention to this one, Will. This is important news actually on a recall about certain types of the Old Spice and secret brand deodorants. Procter & Gamble is recalling certain spray cans of these brands because they found a chemical that causes cancer in them. It's called benzene. Benzene is known to cause leukemia, blood cancer of the bone marrow, and other potentially deadly blood disorders. Now, the recall is on a total of 18 products, all with an expiration date of September 2023. Go to WKYC.com for that full list to see if your products are on there. Now, if you watched the National Dog Show yesterday right here on Channel 3, you saw one of our own. Sasha, a 7-year-old Pyrenean Shepherd, won the herding group and also was named Reserve Best in Show. That's Dog Show speak for second place. Sasha is from Chardon, and her loving dog mom is Dr. Patricia Princehouse, a professor at Case Western Reserve University. She's been breeding Pyrenean Shepherds as a hobby for 40 years. Sasha's breed is very rare from France and is known for being great at herding other animals. Way to bring home these honors for Northeast Ohio Team Sasha. And congratulations are in order for another local lady. Olympic gold medalist Katie Najat is engaged. The Olmsted Falls native shared her engagement to longtime boyfriend, now fiance, Hugo Moon on social media, quoting Justin Bieber's song about running to the altar like a track star. She wrote that she cannot wait to be Hugo's stage 5 clinger for life, and she posted a photo of the beautiful ring. It's a square cut, cushion cut diamond in a solitaire setting on a very simple, I would say probably platinum band, and if I had to ballpark, I'd say that looks like it's about 2 carats. Very nice job on the ring. It's a gorgeous ring. She says that this year is going to be hard to beat, you guys. I mean, gold medal, bringing home the rock.
Gold medal and a diamond. Ooh, that's pretty good.
And couldn't have happened to two nicer people. I was with Hugo when he was watching her jump, and I gotta say that maybe Mom was the only one that I saw as nervous the entire time as him, head down. He was so into this, and he was her biggest cheerleader outside of Mom. So
that's
definitely a great couple there, so congratulations.
That's good. That means he's going to be a supportive husband, so.
Sounds really nice. Sounds like a great couple.
Thanks,
Stephanie. Thanks.
And what's next? A look back at a piece of Cleveland's history, still providing for the greater good, especially for our local Native American community.
Then, keeping the tradition alive, a special mishap turns into an annual celebration as we check in on who's being dubbed the viral grandma.
Show Us Something Good is brought to you by Union Home Mortgage. Union Home Mortgage, promises kept.
Ideas are nothing until we make them real. Even the best ideas take passion, perseverance, and determination. Everything we've ever done is nothing compared to what we imagine for the future. Harness the power of dreams.
November is the month of Diwali, the Indian celebration of light.
It's a time for family and food, remembrance and reflection.
Those of Indian descent have come all over the world, call Cleveland their home,
helping to create a tapestry of culture that sets this region apart.
And we embrace our heritage while creating new traditions here in Northeast Ohio.
To learn more about Diwali in Cleveland, visit thisiscleveland.com/Diwali.
Oh yeah, at Helene Kia, our deals are gravy.
And if you're hungry for savings, Helene Kia is dishing up new Kias with 0% financing, 0 payments for up to 6 months, and 0 money down.
Only at Helene Kia, open 7 days a week in North Olmsted and Sandusky.
Health insurance can be confusing and unclear. One minute your doctor's in network, and the next minute they're not. It isn't transparent, or well, fair. Finally, it doesn't have to be that way. This one, Sidecar Health has changed health insurance with no limiting provider networks or referral games. You're finally free to see any doctor you like and still pay the lowest monthly premium. It's Ohio's most affordable and flexible ACA health plan. Visit sidecarhealth.com or talk with us about how to join. Take advantage of a clear and fair option for health insurance. Finally.
My name is Rochelle, and I'm on the Facebook privacy team.
Tell me a little bit about your job. What does it entail?
I actually help people understand their privacy because it means different things to different people. You should be able to understand who has your data and how they use it. Federal legislation can give our platforms and other platforms guidelines so we can have a consistent approach.
Oh yeah, at Helene Kia, our deals are gravy.
And if you're hungry for savings, Helene Kia is dishing up new Kias with 0% financing, 0 payments for up to 6 months, and 0 money down.
Only at Helene Kia, open 7 days a week in North Olmsted and Sandusky.
And welcome back to What's New. Tonight, we have new information with the Native American Urban Relocation Program.
Yeah, it changed the face of cities across the country as well as Native American culture. Leon Bibb shares details on the movement, which first started at a historic Ohio City church, and the legacy continues to be felt across the land.
The old building in Cleveland stands not only as a worship place for a congregation which meets here, but it also is a historical structure where many significant turning points in the lives of people seeking new ways of life unfolded. When early 19th century stones were cemented into place, founders of the Cleveland Near West Side's St. John's Episcopal Church could have no thought of the role the building would play in lives of American Indians more than a century later. Marie Toledo is a member of the Lake Erie Native American Council, a local group working to preserve Native American culture. In 1969, she was in the church building when it hosted Native American activist Russell Means, who led the formation of what would become the Cleveland American Indian Center.
Their point in that was to have Native people literally absorbed into the melting pot and reservations gone, indigenous people eradicated as we know it.
Cleveland was one of 8 relocation centers offering employment opportunities for Native Americans. The center here was designed to help Indians in an urban environment, but with the center, there were problems, internal and external. Many things envisioned did not take place. In 1995, it closed. Today, Marie Toledo says the members of the Lake Erie Native American Council try to pick up where the earlier center left off. It also works to educate the public on the fact that Indians are not a monolithic group, but comprised of many tribes.
Understanding other tribes, because we can be very different.
Some figures place population of Native Americans in Northeast Ohio at 5,000. Toledo was born and raised in Cleveland and ties her ancestry to the Pueblo people of the southwestern United States.
The Pueblo people are the oldest known inhabitants on this continent. We're ancient people.
In the final days of the 60s and into the 70s, the lives of Native American tribes were discussed in the old church building, where the Cleveland American Indian Center was formed. Since the church's formation in the 1830s, St. John's Episcopal has helped racial minorities at many turning points in their lives.
If this building could talk, the stories that it would tell. You know, there's a tie between Native Americans who met in this building and also runaway black slaves from the American Confederacy. Just as this building was the first American Indian Center in Cleveland, it was also a stop 100 years before on the Underground Railroad.
Generations later, Marie Toledo and the Lake Erie Native American Council tell the stories not only for the rest of America, but also
for ourselves and for our children, sharing it with within our Native community, our indigenous community, and outside there.
A turning point. For 3 News, I'm Leon Bibb.
Boy, Leon mentioned it there. If that church could talk, I mean, the stories that it could tell, the walls, what all has happened in that church through generations and times and the cultures that have changed, seeing all that happen in one spot, it kind of shows you some of the history that you don't know exists, really. Right. You probably walked by that church every other day or driven by it. Yeah.
Oh, Leon is just so fabulous at those two. I said it yesterday. He's just such a national treasure. When it comes to these stories, he puts so much passion in these stories that it makes you learn. Every time you see one of his stories, you learn something different.
Nobody tells it like Leon.
There you go.
Well, still ahead, text giving, the Show Us Something Good story that has the internet talking each and every year.
Then on What Matters Most at 6, the ringing of the bells signals the start of the red kettles for the Salvation Army. You've likely already seen the red kettles and heard the bells ringing. The Salvation Army is signaling the start of the season 2, and they need your help. We'll tell you how you can volunteer in one of the longest running and most recognizable campaigns.
But first, it's time for our pop quiz, with today being the Friday after Thanksgiving. Maybe you're set for dinner tonight, and maybe a few other nights as well. We're asking what percentage of people actually prefer eating leftovers over the original Thanksgiving Day feast? A, 24%, B, 56%, or C, 79%? The answer when we return.
I say A.
Away with our best deals of the season at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. With new cars arriving daily, it's the perfect time to get a Hyundai. Now choose 0% APR financing plus 0 payments for 90 days on our most popular models. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
It's a fact. 2 out of 3 Americans who qualify for Medicare do not receive all the benefits they deserve. You could be missing out. Now, Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield introduces a free Medicare plan checkup to make sure you receive all the benefits you qualify for in 2022. Call 1-800-975-8124 today and receive extra benefits for a $0 monthly premium. Benefits like dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drugs. And to help you stay healthy at home, you can have free prescription drug delivery, online doctor visits 24/7, and free exercise classes. You can even receive money towards over-the-counter health items. Call 1-800-975-8124 today and feel confident you have all the benefits you deserve for 2022. You can receive extra benefits for a $0 monthly premium like dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drugs. Call 1-800-975-8124 and make sure you're not missing out.
It's a great day to buy a Chevrolet at Preston Chevrolet in Burton.
Inventory's arriving every day, from sedans to SUVs to full-size trucks.
The nicest people serving the nicest guests.
Right now, check out the all-new 2021 Silverado, the 2022 Chevy Colorado, and the 2021 Chevy Blazer. Only at Preston Chevrolet. Chevrolet, find new roads. You're just 30 minutes from beautiful Burton.
Selection is certain when you come to Burton. Preston Chevrolet on Route 87 in Burton.
Don't experience the holiday blues because of high debt. Turn your home's equity into cash. Union Home Mortgage can help you refinance your home, potentially lower your monthly payments, and cash out your home's equity. Consolidate holiday bills, fund a winter home makeover, and more. Turn your home's equity into holiday cash. Get started today with a free quote at uhm.com/refi.
Union Home Mortgage. Promises kept.
Union Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender. NMLS number 2229.
Wicked. Experience the thrill of Broadway once again at Playhouse Square. From December 8th through January 2nd only. Visit playhousesquare.org to get wicked.
Get away with our best deals of the season at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. With new cars arriving daily, it's the perfect time to get a Hyundai. Sign and drive today on our most popular models with zero do-it signing, zero down payment, and zero security deposit. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
Well, before the break, we asked you what percentage of people prefer eating leftovers over the original Thanksgiving Day feast. Lydia, your guess.
Okay, so Rob and I, we both guessed A. 24%.
I'm sorry, the answer is C, 79%.
No.
Dishes to serve leftover turkey, stews, chili, sandwiches, casseroles, burgers, but you can also just heat it up. And I got a hypothesis on why this is because I think people don't like to be watched. You know, when there's a lot of people and you're looking at their plate and you know your aunt's going, well, you didn't have it in my casserole. So this way, when you're doing leftovers, you can get exactly what you want and not worry about hurting feelings.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point.
My hypothesis. Well, time for today's Show Us Something Good, and their story is the Thanksgiving gift that keeps on giving. Yesterday was the 6th year that Jamal Hinton and Wanda Dench, two strangers turned family, spent the holiday together. Jamal was a teen in 2016 when he got a text from someone he didn't know, inviting him over for Thanksgiving. Wanda thought she was texting her grandson. Jamal knew it wasn't his grandma, but texted back, "Can I still get a plate though?" And the rest is history. The two have been celebrating Thanksgiving together every year since.
Oh gosh, no, we talk all the time.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. We go out to dinner, and when my husband was alive, we went to dinner a lot.
Well, Wanda's husband, Lonnie, died of COVID-19 related complications, and on holidays, she saves an empty seat just for him. Wanda says she doesn't think the text that she sent that day was a mistake. There are no accidents in life.
That is so beautiful. What a beautiful story. I love that one.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for watching What's New Today.
And what matters most starts right now. New COVID concern. A new virus variant emerges, sparking worldwide fears of a lingering pandemic. Fire dangers.
But our children take home mom and dad to check our smoke alarms.
With colder weather upon us, what a local fire department is doing to try and protect families from house fires. Successful shopping.
A lot of stuff is out of stock online and in stores.
For retailers, this Black Friday is off to a strong start, with shoppers worried about finding the gifts they want. We'll have a live report. And holiday season kickoff. Will Ewick shows us some of the events taking place this weekend that officially kick off the holidays in the CLE.
From the WKYC studios, this is What Matters Most.
And good evening, and thank you for being with us. I'm Lydia Spara. Tonight, whether you're headed home from work or you're going out for some family fun on this day after Thanksgiving, you'll want to keep an eye on the weather. We have some light snow out there right now, and Jason Michael is tracking it all. And Jason, you were right, the weather took a huge dip.
Yes, it did. We're standing tall this evening, Lydia, talking about some snow showers moving through the area. Treacherous travel is likely going to be happening across northeast Ohio because we're now tapping into some of these lake showers moving off of the lake this evening because we still have surface temperatures well below the freezing mark. Feels like temperatures, because of these strong gusty winds, are really taking us through this evening. You can see where some of the snow showers are beginning to be picked up